Welcome to another video, and in this video we've got a 100 plus kill game with the Kar98K from the Scout class on Rotterdam Conquest. This is a 100 plus kill game I have already done previously, so if you want to see the exact same video as this one, you can also check that one out. Stick around. In this video I will talk about why the Kar98K is my favourite bolt action weapon in the game, how I'm finding all the kills, which is pretty self-explanatory at this point of how many videos I've done on Rotterdam, but I will explain it anyway if you are new. And yeah, let's get into the video. And I will add that there was a full squad and a half of ZK aggressive players pushing me the whole game and stopping me from using the main power position on the bridge. A lot of clips in here you are going to see are therefore going to be on the bridge, because that is how you can see the whole of the map. It's in the center of the map, all the flags around it, and therefore it's a good equal distance for you as a sniper to just see and kill as many enemies as you can. Now, yes, you've got to get good with the sniper to be able to hit moving headshots on the targets, which are going to be moving sideways when they're running along the waterway there in front of me, or behind me when they're going from the spawn flags. So yes, I am going to be on the bridge for the majority of this clips. Is there 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay which I've cut out where I wasn't on the bridge? Yes. However, all of those bits of gameplay were literally just 2-3 kills, not in quick succession, not worthy of a clip, and therefore you can see all of the clip worthy stuff is on the bridge in the main power position. So it's not really camping, but it's what you've got to do when you're playing a sniper on this map, and it is the clips which I've got which are worthy to be in this video. Now let's move on to the Kar98K. Why do I love this gun so much? Well, not only has it got one of the most clean and stable 6x scope, which had hardly any blur when you are moving with it to shoot at enemies, so this means you're going to have one of, if not the highest accuracies in the game for any bolt action weapon when using this gun. It hasn't got a faster fire rate than some of the other popular scout weapons, such as the Krag. However, what it does, the benefit which I've explained previously to having a slightly slower fire rate, is the time it takes in between reloading the bolt. It gives you a chance to move and adjust, so keep yourself being a moving target, as well as giving you half a second to just look around while you're aimed out to spot the next enemy which you're going to aim in at. So the slightly slower, it's a good fire rate, but the slightly slower fire rate allows you to get consistency and accuracy to be able to adjust and keep moving for all the different targets which you can see. So what I'm basically trying to say is it helps you build up a rhythm, and that rhythm is what will make you just do well, if I can explain it in any other better way. Now, yes, the reload time isn't the best, but then again, neither is any other bolt action weapon in the game, unless you're looking at the Gewehr M95, which can reload a full stripper clip. However, you know, with that gun, you've got a lot of blur on the reticle, and the bullet velocity is also not as good, and therefore it's not as good for long range. So overall, in essence, the Kar98K is the all-round, very good, above average in all categories weapon in the Scout class. Now, compared to the Krag, which might be considered the other most popular bolt action gun in the game, the reasons why I don't like the Krag is that the reticle in the scope is extremely thin, and it can be slightly blurry when moving, to the point where it's basically like you're aiming without a reticle when you're aiming at a lot of targets. The post on the sight is so thin that when you're trying to move quickly to aim at moving targets and you can't really see the reticle, you're missing easy shots on people because the reticle is so thin, because you don't even know where you're aiming with it. So that is my biggest problem with the Krag, and my accuracy is therefore nowhere near as good with the Krag, even though you get a slightly faster fire rate and an extra round. Overall, therefore, that is why I love the Kar98K so much, and it is why you'll see I've done 100 plus kills with the Kar98K on Rotterdam twice. I've done it even with a 6x scope on Underground Conquest, which you can also search up and see the video there too. So I've got no other way to sort of say how good this gun is other than just go and you can see the evidence in those videos and in this video. Now, moving on, rather than me talking about, how I'm finding kills, because I explained that at the start of this video and in every other video, basically just being that I'm staying on the bridge. A good tip I would give anybody who's playing this sort of strategy with a sniper on the bridge, if you are aiming off to the side like I am here at B flag, and you've got some enemies that are pressuring you or shooting you with snipers from down the other side of the bridge, say towards A flag in this example, and you don't feel like you can challenge it, don't challenge it. Just simply stand in cover on the train, aim out towards B flag, and just keep shooting. The enemies that are shooting you then from down the other side of the bridge are going to think that you're just ignoring them, that you're not interested in them, because they can see that you've just ignored them and you're shooting off at somebody else. They'll think you're distracted and they'll start trying to push you. So you just start shooting at somebody else for a few seconds and then peek back out at the enemies, which in this example would be down towards A flag, because the chances are the enemies seeing that you've ignored, thinking that you're now ignoring them, they're going to start running to push you, and that gives you your window of opportunity to fire straight back at them and take them out once they've moved from their position of cover as well to come towards you. Now, as a final sort of tip, which I would give anybody playing the Scout class, especially on this map, you can see I am using the spawn beacon as one of my key gadgets, which I'm pretty sure 99% of people playing with the Scout class are also using a spawn beacon. But my tip for and using the spawn beacon is going to be try and stick it as close as you can anywhere to the center of the bridge where I'm standing right now, so that when you do die, you can easily and quickly spawn. You're not worrying about having to having your spawn be cancelled when you're trying to spawn on teammates, or spawning far away from this main power position where you can see the most amount of enemies and get the most amount of kills. As long as you've always got that spawn beacon down near the bridge in a place where hopefully nobody's going to find it and destroy it, you can spawn, get straight back to this main power position literally within 5 to 10 seconds, and you're going to save yourself probably 1 to over the course of a game. So you have 5 to 10 deaths in a 100 plus kill game, you're going to save yourself probably about 10 minutes of running just to get back to this main power position, and that's 10 minutes more of time which you've got firing to get kills. And that is literally how in this video and in my previous 100 plus kill game with this same gun and all the other sniper ones that are 100 plus kills on Rotterdam, that is how I managed to get the 100 plus kill game, because you know how hard it is to get kills playing with a bolt action sniper when going for high kill games, and therefore you need as much time as you can to be able to be standing there from a good position shooting at enemies. So make sure you use the spawn beacon. Please smash the like for me, and I will see you on the next video.